Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for a new video. Today we are checking out a demo for a new game that is upcoming in sometime this year in 2025 from Metal Games called Musgrow Farm. And this is a little idle incremental factory game where you will be optimizing and setting up your own farm. So you'll be having different crop fields and things, and yeah, so we'll just jump straight in. So just bought a small farmland and I hope to turning it into the farming business of your dreams. It's going to walk you through the few tasks to begin your journey. So first things first, you can always read the instructions for your current task by clicking on it in the top right. Farmer's guide in the bottom will allow you to reread any of the previous tasks and also contains other advanced topics. So brilliant. So we're going to dive straight in with in the center we have our farming building here, which is obviously our output, and we've got a collection truck and a sale truck by looks things. So what we got next? So we'll hit next. So to get started, WASD, scroll out, mouse wheel, and right mouse to rotate. Good, done that. So we need to start by setting up a farm. So we're going to first grow a crop, but we need to get some road in by looks things. So let's just, how far down does this go? Oh, it's all the way down there. Alright, we'll throw a road in. That looks like that didn't cost me anything. And so we'll look at the lettuce. That's $1,500 for a lettuce, which is all we've got by looks things. So can we rotate this? Yes, you can rotate it with R. And it's telling us to put it in on the road, so we'll drop that in. And once that's done, so that looks like this is doing standard little idle kind of game where it's auto producing anything, so we don't have to do anything directly on there. You need to make sure its entrance is connected to a road, back to your farm center. Okay, fine, so that's our collection truck is coming to get the stuff out of there. If needed, you can build more roads for free by clicking on the roads button. Okay, so we'll hit finish. Lettuce field you placed will now keep harvesting on its own. Each harvest cycle will generate experience and lettuce to be sold. Your farm centre will use collection truck, the blue one, and to collect any items you produce, and its sale truck, the green one, will then transport and sell them. Brilliant. Okay, you can click on the field to see its stats and purchase upgrades. Okay, fine. So as we're starting to make more money, we upgrade this. I'm guessing that will drop down the amount of time it takes and also will increase the amount of XP that is created. Okay, so at level 5, it's taking 6.8 seconds to produce and gives us 150 XP every 22 seconds. Okay, good. This will increase the field's harvesting speed. Upgrade your lettuce field to level 5. Right, we've done that. Now let's plant some arugula. It's a bit more expensive, but as such it will also gain more XP and income. So plant an arugula, and we need to get that up to level 5 as well. So let's grow that in. Let's see what that does. Okay, so again we are looking at upgrading this up to level 5. Brilliant. Good, so we've done that. That's good. Let's get rid of that. Then you can also upgrade fields by hiring an extra worker. Additional workers will drastically improve the rate at which the fields are harvested, but each field can only have a few workers. Fine, so we need 2,000. We've got enough to put another worker on there. And then the next one is 10,000. So you can see that now is 3.4 seconds to produce, which is great. So that's nice. Okay. That's a bit finished with that, and we'll get another worker on there. So that goes from 10.2 to 5.1. Good. Okay, so the farm has multiple categories for experience and corresponding levels. Currently you have a general level, which is this one, and a field level. So I'm guessing that's going to be some kind of tech tree in there at some point. Field experience is generated each time a field is harvested. More expensive crops will generate yield and yield more experience and sell for more money. Lovely. Keep going until you reach fields level 2. Okay, so... here we go. So here is the tech tree. We've got a fair wodge of stuff to do in the demo, which is quite nice. And this, of all things, unlocks new crops that we can have in under fields, and this is for new buildings. Right, so we're nearly there. Maybe we put another, throw another lettuce in, and we'll throw another arugula in, and we'll see if that will give us a faster increase in the amount of experience that we produce. Okay, good. So reach level 2. You can now point you can spend in field tech. Let's unlock beans and peas. Brilliant. Okay, let's do that. And beans and peas. From here you can see all the field technologies. Most of the technologies in this tree unlock new crops. You can scroll the page clicking and dragging, or by using scroll wheel. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Yep, so we've unlocked those. So what have we got in? So now we've got pea pods that are 3,000 each, so we can drop a pea field in, and then we'll drop our green bean field in as well once we've got that money up. Okay, so all of those are done. Now let's just start upping our work on the pea pods so we start earning some more money. We're at 4 and a bit thousand. We should need a little bit. We've got enough now for the green beans. Let's drop those in as well. And general level up. And next we're going to want to unlock buildings, technology, general tech tree, buildings, process crops in order to get more money and experience from them. Well, to unlock buildings you need to reach general level 2, which we are slowly but surely doing. We're on 40,000 and 45,000. Great. Every time you gain experience in other categories, you'll also experience bonus percentage of that experience as general experience. Oh, good. Okay, fine. So that's great. So everything will work together to start increasing our experience all round. So let's quickly upgrade those to level 5. And with a second worker in, we're nearly there on the... Well done. Okay, and then unlock buildings. We're going to need some green beans, and we get more experience, so plant some of those too. We've done that already. Which are those ones? Okay, good. So now we've unlocked that. So unlock buildings, level 1. This is going to give us a cuttery building, which allows cutting crops into small pieces. So chop green beans and shred lettuce. Oh, lovely. Okay, good. So we'll get that. Unlocking buildings allows you to build one building to start. Allows you to build one building to start the cuttery. To start this building, you can chop green beans or shred lettuce. Processing crops result in increased value and fewer total products to transport. Oh, lovely. Buildings can obtain resources to process in 2 different ways. Buildings can each use their own trucks to retrieve resources from other fields. Okay, or you can put a building down directly next to a field and it can pull the resources from the neighbouring buildings. Oh, nice. So we've got enough for a cuttery. So it's saying we can either put it down somewhere here and it'll pull in... Oh, hello. Oh, nice. So if we put it down next to the lettuce, that has, as you can see, these arrows that are pointing from the lettuce into that building. So I wonder if there's more stuff on this route we can do. If we throw another road down here, will that allow us to have this outputting easily? Okay, so under this building we have levels as before, and recipe. Where can I move that? Let's move that away. So we've got shred lettuce, takes 30 lettuce, 30 seconds to turn into 15 shredded lettuce. So we're losing some of the crop, but we're going to be getting something which sells So the lettuce itself sells for 4, shredded lettuce sells for 16. So we're losing some lettuce to get items that will sell for higher profit. Lovely. Okay, so let's get another worker in there and we'll upgrade that. And that looks like it's pulling it from both fields as well, so that's brilliant. So also needed it for, it said the beans as well, wasn't it? Let's just double check that. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, chopped green beans. Oh, okay. So it doesn't work for the arugula, and it doesn't work for the pea pods at the moment that I can see here. Or at least there's another building we will need. So, okay, that's good. So we'll need to drag our road over a bit. Where's the edge? The edge is there. And we'll need to get another building, a cutlery for the... I don't want it to pull from that building. Okay, alright, we'll drop it down and we'll see what we do with it. I can go there and we'll drag that all the way down here. See what else we can do with it. Okay, good. So you are chopped green beans. We'll upgrade this to level 5 as well. Okay, good. So that's working and it's pulling in from there. Now hopefully it should just be pulling in just the green beans. It shouldn't be pulling in the arugula because it can't do anything with the arugula. So we need to produce 30 chopped green beans, which we are most of the way through doing. At least halfway through at the moment. And, oh good, there we go. So truck upgrade. Trucks are the backbone of the farmer's logistics. If your trucks can't keep up with your farm's produce, buildings and fields will fill up and stop running. View the state of the trucks on the trucks tab of the building that owns them. Okay. But it's pointing to the blue one, so that's the farm centre. And what we got here? So the trucks are falling behind. You can always pause or sell less valuable fields or buildings, selling an unupgraded plot with full refund, but upgraded ones will only refund a portion of your total investment. Okay, so you can sell underperforming crops, or if you need to move them, I'm guessing. And unlocking truck leveling technology will allow you to increase the level of your trucks. Doing this will increase their movement speed and the storage capacity. Unlock truck leveling in general tech tree. Okay, that's there. Truck leveling here. Lovely, lovely. That's good. And what have we got unlocked up here? And cabbage. So that gives us normal cabbage and red cabbage. What's the other bits? So shred cabbage into smaller pieces at the cutlery. Oh, nice. So this tells you what it can be done with. Although I didn't mention it for the green beans. That's interesting. Novel. Alright, so let us get that unlocked as well. As we're there. Okay, so truck leveling. We've done that now, so we can increase the truck level. So let's upgrade that to level 5. That gets us 450 a time, and we can do the same with the sail truck as well. Right. Final core concept of farming is the rank up technology in the general tree. The challenge it provides will have a substantial impact on the way you plan out your farm, but allow the infinite increase in your productivity. So what's this rank up? Where's that? Rank up. Allows rank up on a field to buildings. Ranking up a field or building will reset the level, but significantly increases the base stats, making future levels have a larger impact, but also cost more money. Fields will also need to be replanted, allowing you to choose a different crop. Choosing to a crop that has been planted on that field recently will result in a harvesting speed penalty. Oh, that's going to be interesting when it comes to planning out your farm in the future. How you decide on your crop layout, especially when it comes to things like for example, where we have the lettuce or the green beans with the cannery or the cuttery beside it, if we would prestige it up or rank it up or whatever they class the next level of farm plot, it would have to be replanting with a crop that will work with the cuttery or whatever other buildings that will be there. What's this one? Provides business opportunities. I'm not sure what other buildings get unlocked as part of this, so the buildings tab. Oh, we've got a buildings tab now. Oh, interesting. So we've got a packager, storage, salad kitchen, soup kitchen, simple soup, pickle factory. So we've got quite a lot we're going to be having to work on in regards to our big one tile farm and how we are going to plan this out. So I think this game certainly will be incrementally, as you unlock more stuff, you're going to want to potentially delete certain fields and redesign your farm. So it's a bit like a bit of kind of like a factory builder aesthetic to it as well. Interesting. Signal demo to produce simple vegetable soup. The recipe is unlocked in the buildings tech tree. It requires a chain of a few recipes and some other texts and ingredients which you'll need to unlock. Okay, fine. So some tips will show up and guide you. Yeah, that's fine. You can click Alt and click. And you also find some more in the farmer's guide. Okay, good. So basically now we're pretty much just left to our own devices at this point. We've got to get to the producing a simple vegetable soup and unlock rank up in the general tech tree. So good. Okay, so that's doing what it needs to do. Let's get another worker in there. Let's get another worker in there. And another worker in there. And another worker in there. And another worker in there. Right, good. So that's going to really increase how long everything is taking to do. Oh, what we got now? Building levels. So you can increase the maximum level of buildings by 5. That's good. And fields, we can do the same again here. So let's get those upgraded. And obviously again, exponentially, that is going to increase in cost every time we go to do an update. Okay, level up controls. Holding shift when buying upgrades will buy up to the maximum. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. So you can just go and click that to maximize it. That's good. Both will stop if no more upgrades are available. Good. You can also select multiple plots by holding control or clicking on them. Oh, nice. And that allows, that's 3,500 to upgrade all of those. Nice. Cool. So that's a couple of natty little features. That's good. So arugula's not really doing much. Pea pods aren't really doing much at the moment. So what have we got in here? Buildings level 1, XP gain. Increases all production XP gain by 20%. Nice, we'll get that. So we have, yeah, general fields and buildings. So what we've got under buildings, harvesting speed level 2. We've got carrots and celery. So you can get chopped carrots and shredded carrots, chopped celery, shredded carrots. Oh, nice. Alright, so let us get down some cabbage, because I think that was meant to be one that I can do via the cuttery. And arugula you can't do much with, and we've also then unlocked carrots. Did we just unlock carrots? Alright, I might be going slightly mad. Right, but anyway, let's quickly upgrade these. Just get those upgraded so they are producing as much as possible. Then we need to pop in a cuttery on both of those. And that will get us some more money in. So we need to wait for this to come back and sell some more once the blue truck has gone and collected. I'll get a cutlery there. Shall put you in. Oh, it pulls from the other cutlery as well. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so both those are 370. Is it storage? Pop another cutlery on this side for the red cabbage, because that is saying that, so that's shredded that. So really now it's just a case of waiting for more money to come in, and we can then do more. It doesn't look like there is a game increase speed option that I can see, so a certain amount of this is just going to be sitting back and waiting for stuff to happen. But with the sort of gaps you've gotten in here, I wonder what else we could put in these areas. And again, this goes back to you may need to sort of sit back and have a think about how you want to design your farm once you have unlocked various other technologies from within there. Because again, you're going to want, with the fact that these buildings can pull from neighbouring fields, that you may want to look at creating like a production centre. I mean, one of the other buildings it mentions there is packager, so combines prepared materials or prepared items into sellable packages. Most recipes combine multiple ingredients into one product, so that may be something. So that's a coleslaw mix, so that'll be shredded well, probably some kind of shredded cabbage, shredded red cabbage, and shredded carrots. So that may be something where you put 3 fields with 3 cutters, and then put this on the other side of it, on the other side of the cutter is to be able to then get that coleslaw mix done. Storage and storage buildings which can act as local hubs for moving and storing products. Interesting. So let's have a look with a packager, because we don't have where can we put this? Alright, let's do the old kind of colony building idea where we have road around the main packaging building, or main sort of farm city centre building, and then build stuff off and around this, or run further roads up as required. But let's chuck the packager in and let's see what this does. So the packager, change recipe, so we need shredded cabbage, shredded red cabbage, shredded carrots, and those are shredded for the mixed veggies, shredded carrots, chopped green beans, peas. So we need loose peas to be shelled from their pods. And that requires compost and corn kernels stripped off of the cob. So it looks like we're really only going to get the coleslaw mix is there, but we don't have any carrots in at the moment. So we've got carrots we can pop down here, and we've got celery as well, so we'll pop that in. That's another building that's being done. This needs updating. And again, waiting on money again. So let's just work on getting all of these done as quickly as possible. So as I said, there's no real time limit on this from what I can see here. There's nothing in regards to any sort of crops degrading if they're not picked up immediately. So yeah, it's just a relatively nice little idle clicker that you can once you've set it off to go, it's going to just work away on itself. So as you saw there that we had those they are the pea pods. They are doing quite nicely, and they just filled up the storage and was waiting for the blue car to come along. Let's get our peas, our carrots done. And get another worker in there for the celery. Now we needed the cutlery for the shredded carrots for the packager, so we'll get another one of those in there. And we'll look at what we can do with the celery over this side. It can be shredded or not. Good, so that's in there. So chopped celery, so that'll be another cutlery we need for this side. We'll have our shred carrots in, and we can increase. What do we want to do first? Let's get some more workers in, and then can do some of the level up in there, so that'll produce a bit faster. And as you can see, certain crops will go a lot faster than others, which is good. Oh, hello, we've got updates to do as well. XP gain, basic logistics, unlocks basic logistics options on fields. Buildings allowing control over the collection and delivery of products. Oh, interesting. Maximum truck level 5, and XP gain. Production by 20%. Alright, let's go with the maximum truck level, so we'll get that updated. And then we'll get the harvesting speed, increases field harvesting by 10%. But I think we'll probably go with the field levels, because that might get us an upgrade faster. Oh, hello. I'll get both of them then. And we'll get the building levels up as well. And that will hopefully help us. So can we upgrade anything in here? Okay, good. So we can do our trucks. And that is go from level 5 to level 7. That then goes from 450 to 600 on its amount that it can pick up at any one time, which, as you can see, on each of the fields is 370. So the bigger we can get this, the more fields that it can pick up on its way round. And good. So we need to get our cutlery in down here for the celery. God, there's a lot to keep your mind on this game, which is cool. Okay, let's get, so those can be updated as well. How are we doing? 600. What's our sail truck? Oh, our sail truck's only got 600 in, so there's no point upgrading the sail truck yet. But the collection truck is certainly worth keeping up with, getting updated. So let us see how we're doing. So we've got 960 on the input storage and 135 on the output storage. So let's increase that. That's 12.9 thousand. Oh, 26,000 now. Oh, good. So we're going up a bit. So that's the maximum, and that'll give us 1,000 output and plenty of input as well. So let's get that going, because that will certainly looks like we're going to be getting a fair bit more money from what we're selling in there. So there's not much storage on there, which is good. So these are all pretty much going straight into the cutlery and are being worked on. The arugula can't do too much more with, so let us get that updated and get another worker on there as well. That increases the amount it now creates from 370 up to 520, and that little jingle gives us a fact that we have got another upload or an update that we can work on here. So we'll keep going with the XP upgrades, because I think that's what we're going to want to get happening as much as possible, so that the more we can get upgrades, the more we can unlock, and then the more we can look at spending and therefore making some more money on. Can we do this? And then yes, just wait now for more money to come in, really. So 4,500. Let's get another worker in, so we're producing more carrots. That then goes into our cutlery, but as you can see, the cutlery also needs increase, because we're not getting as much. It's not being created as quickly as some of the other ones. So chop celery, let's get that updated. But boom, so the celery is going through really quickly. So again, we've got certain crops will work faster than others, and that means that'll affect the amount of time it takes for the particular cutlery to do everything with. So let's just wait for this all to update a bit more. Okay, let's get that up to the maximum. You can see that's total up to 520, that's maximum. And we've got building upgrade up here. So how are we doing here? What are we waiting on? We have got shredded carrots, shredded red cabbage. Okay, so that's nothing's being picked up by this yet, but I can see it has an input truck. So this was where it was saying in the guide earlier on we needed to get a vehicle for it. So let's get that upgraded, and that's going to go away and pick up the stuff from the different areas here. So that'll be the red cabbage, then you've got the chopped carrots, and I'm guessing the other cabbage again. So this again goes back into what I was saying earlier, that by the looks of things, to really optimize this game, you're going to have to come back and redesign your farm off of what you start out with, because with that, as I said, you can have the red cabbage, green cabbage, and the carrots all in a line together with cutleries next to them, and then the packager pulling in off of that, because I imagine that's going to be the most efficient way of doing it. So let me see if I can quickly come up together with that on there. Let me see, can I do something here? I'm not sure if I'll have the space, but we'll give it a shot. Let's go with green cabbage and then the carrots next to it. Will I have the room for these to go in? Cutlery, and then a packager. Will you pull in from all three buildings? Yes, you will. Okay, good. So that is the way that would need to be done. So that should be pull in the shredded red cabbage, shredded cabbage, and shredded carrots. And then this would then be the coleslaw mix, which is a cabbage, red cabbage, and shredded carrots. And those they should be pulling directly in from the other buildings next to them. So let's quickly, we've got 12,000. Quickly upgrade these to level 10. Let's get those upgraded as best we can. So I think we're going to have to upgrade each one as it goes. So you can right click any field and copy the item it is producing, then right click on a building to paste that item. Oh, okay, interesting. So you can right click on that. Oh, hello, what's this? A pipette, what does that do? Oh, I didn't want that. Demolish. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Paste. Pipette with settings, pause, delete, and copy production. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. So as you see here, this one is now starting to get together and have some of the input storage of the cabbage. So that's really good. So if you wanted to just have a production area off, so that would be very much what you'd want to create, and then you'd update all of these together. What am I doing? Got a little bit there, and then we can do the same with these. So yeah, that looks like a good fun little game, I must admit. When it comes out, I certainly think I'll be taking a deeper look at it. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to have a series done of this once the game fully comes out. So this could be a good fun little game on how. And I'd really would be nice if they, because they've got other areas that they have marked out here. I wonder if this is something where we can, bit like City Skylines and those other kind of building sims, where you can buy extra, tiles around you and be able to expand, because that could be really, really good. Good. Can you imagine the size of the size of the farm you could have if you could buy all the extra tiles around you? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, and they've got another few that are visible out there. You can end up with a massive, great big farm. An entire tile just for creating a particular crop or a particular end product, and you'd have your factory chain of buildings stacked one next to the other. That would be quite an interesting idea. Let's get those upgraded. And again, as I've been sort of faffing about with playing with this, we've unlocked some more things in here. So we've got basic logistics and XP gain, basic logistics, business. Unlocks a business center or business contracts. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. What's this give us? Unlocking business allows you to accept contracts. Oh, nice. So under building, we're looking for the business center. That's 30,000. All right, that's going to take a couple of minutes, but we can certainly take a look at that. And to fulfill contracts, you need to build a business center, which is this one that we see down here. This building acts similarly to the farm center. It collects the desired products with a business collection truck and then delivers them with a business sales truck. And for now, you can only accept one contract at a time, and 2 new contracts will become available every 10 minutes. These can all be improved via the business technology, which is this new XP window up here. Okay, good. So we're at 24k, so we're not far off getting the business centre done. So we'll get that building popped in. Oh, nice. That fits in there pretty perfectly. So we'll throw that in, and then we can look at getting that done, and we'll see what we can get in the way of business contracts. And we'll see what that gives us. So we've got a new objective up here, complete contracts, 0 of 1, and then produce simple vegetable soup. Rank up in the general tab is what we need to get to, which is here, and that requires max field level 3 and compost as a building. So we need to get to those, but here we go. So contracts. So what have we got here? So we've got some shredded lettuce, 1800, and we also have some carrots. So we'll go with the shredded lettuce because we've got a couple of bits that are doing shredded lettuce, and we need to upgrade our truck because we've got our truck here is currently only picking up 150. So if we upgrade that to level 6, that's taking 520 per time, and our contract was 1800. So yeah, that works quite nicely. And this will only take 500 on the sale truck, so if we increase that as well, that'll take 520, which is what we've just picked up, which is good. And this has storage is now full on the output for our packager, so good. We've not got anywhere near that at the moment on here, but that's okay. And let's see how we're doing. So we're getting there slowly but surely in filling up on our contract. The building's been unlocked, and we can build storage. Storage allows you to build storage buildings which act as resource hubs. Storage buildings will collect products directly from neighbouring buildings and fields, housing them in one place. Neighbouring buildings can pull any resources they need from storage as well. Other non-adjacent buildings can send trucks to pick up the resources they need. Oh, nice. So that's good. So, for example, a green bean field will output the green beans. It grows into a nearby storage building, and a neighbouring cuttery set to chop green beans can take those green beans out of the storage building and chop them and put them into the chopped green beans back into the storage building. Your farm's collection truck can then drive to the storage facility entrance and pick up the chopped green beans. Ooh, that's interesting. So if we take a medium storage and I put this here, that means that's going to pull in the lettuce and the shredded, or the it's lettuce in that field, and the shredded lettuce in there. Oh, nice. That's interesting. I guess the same would be if we did one here for the. It's also going to pull in the pea pods as well, and we'll do the same with that. Ah, nice. Interesting. So again, this would be something where you'd want to look at potentially having a. I wonder if that would then work better with having 2 of each of these fields, and then have a cuttery storage, and then on the other side having packages, or whether it was better with this situation. Again, this is all sort of stuff where things we can all play around and find out what will work optimally for the farm setup. So yeah, there's a lot to think about with this game, which is very cool. Some games are very sort of shallow on a level, whereas this one seems to be relatively well thought out on what they're getting us to try and do. Work speed, increase the work speed of all types by 10%, and additional farm trucks. Oh, nice. So does that mean we can buy another farm truck? 75. How much? 75,000. Okay. Well, let's get that done, and that's a level 9 and a level 7. Oh, okay. Probably a little bit more than I was planning on spending there. But, so we've done our contract, so what else can we pick up? Some carrots, so let's get that done. And this allows us to... each round of contracts will contain 2 additional contracts per point, and this allows us to have increase the maximum number of contracts. Alright, let's grab that one. What else have we got here? Building levels, processing speed, we'll increase that, and we'll get the XP up, and we'll get the maximum field levels and harvesting speed up, and then we could go and potentially get some more farm workers, but hopefully that should give us a few bits to work on. And we've not got any carrots at the moment because everything's going straight into the packager. So lettuce, or the cannery, or the cuttery. So let's get us another another carrot crop in there. We'll increase that one as much as possible, and then that will hopefully have some carrots available for us to pick up for that contract, because otherwise we're not getting anywhere. What does this upgrade do? Oh, that just gives us more experience, I think. What's that? Oh, that's the output storage. It increases each time. Alright, brilliant. So if we get another worker in there and increase that, that will help. And so that means now we're producing more than the cuttery can hold, which is then going to give us some ability that can then be picked up and used for contracts and things. Good. So let's get that done. Let's increase that to level 20, so that's the maximum it can do. Then we get another 10 grand, we can put in another worker on there. But yeah, I mean, that's certainly is a game that I'm actually really enjoying more than I thought I would, to be honest. Initially I took a look at this, I was thinking, it'll just be like a little, mobile game where there's just a little bit of you just put them down, let them run like a normal kind of idle game. But I mean, there's a bit more thought behind this one. I like that. Do appreciate the extra thought that's gone in regards to sort of linking various bits and pieces together. So that's cool. Okay, so we're running out of space in our main truck here, so we definitely need to start upgrading this because we're pulling in more than enough on our sale trucks. So that will help us start to increase the amount of money that we're getting in, because our sale truck is full and we've got over 1,700 in storage, which is going to be good. So that's 53. So let's increase that to 2,200. Yeah, you can see here we've got 4,000 in storage in here, and yeah, we got 2,200 in the sale truck. So definitely want to increase that because that will help us get some more money in. There we go. Now look, we've got 33,000 for that sale alone, and we're also going to need to look at getting some more increases in our collection trucks as well, because for example this packager are both full and not doing anything, so those are going to all need to increase as time goes on. Oh, contract's been completed. So what contracts we got left? None at the minute. We've got 10 seconds till more become available. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Do one. Pop. Okay, so this is shredded cabbage, and that's going to give us 100% on building XP and 80,000 business XP, which is cool. So, alright, let's grab that. So the contracts seem to really just be giving us XP boosting rather than it being necessarily just a financial. Right, let's get another truck in on there. That will hopefully help us with the farm sales. But we are going to need to increase the amount that we have updates for this. But yeah, so I must admit, I'm enjoying that. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave that there. That gives you a nice little taster of what this game's like, and hopefully whet your appetite for you to maybe take a look on Steam yourself. And yeah, I'll chuck a link in the description below. And again, this is a free demo that's currently out, as the full game hasn't been released yet. And yeah, the developers are Metal Games LLC. And so yeah, this is due out sometime this year, so I'm definitely going to check it out when it arrives. So hope you've all enjoyed it, and thank you very much indeed for joining me. I will see you on the next one. Alright, you take care now. Bye bye.